Hey guys, Andrew at AED Source. Today we're going to be talking about cardiac arrests that happen in residences and how to respond to those, what you can do, and what's going to make the difference. Before we jump into that, go ahead and like and subscribe to this video and channel. We would love your support and for you to be able to stay in tune with future videos that we put out. So, outside of a hospital, the majority of cardiac arrests happen in a person's home, and which is not the greatest place because most homes don't have AEDs in them. So we're going to talk a little bit about what you can do about that and what your options are if you were to experience a family member or friend going into cardiac arrest at your house. First of all, CPR is good. If you know CPR, great. Do it on the person. The issue is that CPR really only sustains somebody's organs. It takes blood, pumps it around the body, and whatever oxygen is in that blood, it's helping perfuse and give that oxygen to vital organs to sustain those organs and keep it from experiencing injury and an eventual death. But an AED is really what will restart the heart and will give somebody the best chance of survival. And so having an AED in your home is really important. The longer your heart goes without being defibrillated, the less likely it's going to respond to defibrillation when the person's actually shocked. So the sooner the better. Their chances of survival go down by the minute every time that they don't receive defibrillation from an AED. Now, AEDs, you can get them for your home. There's several models out there, and you can buy them on our website, AED Source, theaedsource.com, and you can get them in your home. And you also would need a physician's prescription for most of those, but that's also easy to obtain. We offer program management that includes physician prescriptions. So realistically, yeah, you can get one in your home. It just can be an expensive purchase. And so we do see people that buy them, but oftentimes these are people that are at higher risk for cardiac arrest, maybe because they have maybe because they've had a previous cardiac event, or there's other biomarkers that make them more prone to a cardiac arrest. But if you're just a young family, young and healthy, you might think, well, why do I want an AED? It's less likely to happen to me, and that might be true. It's insurance, and you have to take calculated risks. But and the expense is hard to justify. The nice thing though is that at AED Source we do provide financing, and so it makes it actually really affordable to get one. And so if you're on the fence about it, it's a big ticket item, just know that we do offer financing to help you make that a reality. Also, if you are deciding I'm not going to get an AED, but I want to be more prepared for cardiac arrest that happens in my home, then I would recommend going and getting trained in CPR and having that knowledge. You don't even need to go and get an actual certification class. You can do hands-only CPR. This is widely prevalent information that you can find all over the internet, but essentially it's this. You just need to recognize cardiac arrest, and you recognize it by checking for responsiveness on the patient. If they're not responding and it doesn't look like they're breathing, then you're going to start doing CPR, and you're going to do compressions on the chest for as long as you can until medical help arrives. And that's assuming that you called 911 or for some other kind of medical help. But just compressions alone, without even doing breaths, just compressions alone, it's just as effective as doing CPR with breaths for the first 8 minutes of cardiac arrest. And if you live in like a relatively large town or even mid-sized town, you're probably going to have trained medical help at your door within 8 minutes. So hands-only CPR is a great option. I'd recommend looking it up, maybe getting a few more details about how to do it, seeing some videos. And that's going to go a long ways, and then when the medical help arrives, they can shock the person. So there you go, AEDs in homes, it's a thing, you can get it. Probably wouldn't recommend it for everybody, older crowd, but what I do recommend for everybody is CPR. If you got any questions, if you're interested in purchasing an AED, head over to the aedsource.com, and if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. We will answer those for you. This is Andrew with AED Source. Thanks for watching.